Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be breaking down a really difficult police encounter that raises some serious questions about mental health.
I don't care. Do you think I fucking care?
Do about this.
Do you think I care? Do you, Mr. Kapowski? Do you? You walk.
Okay,
How about carry me? How about carry me? How about carry me?
She's already got it.
Resist what? Resist what?
Substance abuse, and how officers are forced to make impossible decisions in the field. So let's get into it.
For what?
Did you talk to him?
Yep, he said that they told you to leave and you gotta leave.
Police report and ambulance and firefighter.
For what?
Please talk to him.
For what?
I don't have none of this.
Okay, you can leave.
PTSD. I'm already
can
out the
leave.
door. They can't even get in the door.
You
The
can
window is
leave
broke.
or you go to
I don't
jail.
care.
The woman in this encounter has clearly been asked to leave multiple times before the officers even arrived. The property management or staff had already tried to handle the situation, and when that failed, they called law enforcement.
Did you talk to him?
Yep, he said that they told you to leave and you gotta leave.
Police report and ambulance and firefighter.
For what?
Please talk to him.
For what?
I don't have none of this.
Okay, you can leave.
PTSD. I'm already
can
out the
leave.
door. They can't even get in the door.
You
The
can
window is
leave
broke.
or you go to
I
jail.
don't care. Call women. Come pick me up. Check my blood pressure. You can't touch me. You're not a woman. You touch me. Yes, man. Call your mother.
How many times have I already told you to leave? They told you to leave.
I just gave them the key. Call your mom, please.
Are you gonna leave? Alright, you're under arrest.
I'm already out the door.
Doesn't matter, you're still on the property.
That's important context because it helps us understand why the officer's patience is already wearing thin.
For what?
I don't have none of this.
Okay, you can leave.
PTSD. I'm already
can
out the
leave.
door. They can't even get in the door.
You can
The window is
leave
broke.
or you go to
I
jail.
don't care.
Alright, you're going to jail.
Call women. Come pick me up. Check my blood pressure. You can't touch me. You're not a woman. You touch me.
But notice her response immediately jumps to demanding a police report, an ambulance, firefighters. She's throwing everything at the wall.
Unlock them.
I don't care. Look what? They hands. Police report.
How you get one? You going?
I know. I don't give a I don't care. Do you think I fucking care?
Do about this.
Do you think I care? Do you? Mr. Kapowski?
Walk.
Do you?
Every single time the officers try to move forward with the arrest, she pivots to a new medical claim, a new demand, a new distraction.
Check my blood pressure. You can't touch me. You're not a woman. You touch me. Yes, man. Call your mother.
The problem is, once you're under arrest for trespassing on private property, the gender of the arresting officer doesn't matter.
Alright, you're under arrest.
I'm already out the door.
Doesn't matter, you're still on the property.
Desmond, come get my shit.
Stop.
I don't care.
When you're under arrest, walking while pulling away from officers, refusing to be handcuffed, and continuing to argue isn't compliance. It's passive resistance.
What? What's this? What? I'm walking. Don't you see me f***ing walking? Don't you see me walking? I'm walking. Let me jump off the window. Let me jump off the cliff. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. On my toes. Nah, bro. Where my shoe at, bro? You stepping on my toes, bro. Give me my shoe. Stop playing with me, bro.
They're not immediately escalating to force. They're trying to verbally persuade her to get into the vehicle.
Can you please sit in the car? Try it one more time. Let's sit in the car.
No! What are you arresting me for? No! No! No!
Even though they absolutely have the legal authority to force compliance at this point.
I can't breathe!
Okay, we'll sit you in the wagon.
I said ambulance and firefighter!
What's your name?
Tierra
Thank you. I can't believe you.
1129! Oh! 4 State! 1992! Oh my kids!
They have a legal and ethical obligation to take medical claims seriously. If someone says they can't breathe or they have heart problems, that needs to be evaluated. But when someone makes 10 different contradictory medical claims in the span of 5 minutes, it becomes nearly impossible to determine what's real.
And I got right here. I got heart problems.
11's a wagon available. Can you please sit in the car?
She starts listing everything she's consumed, everything in her possession, every grievance she has.
Real prescription pills, weed, cake. Black and Mouth, cigarettes, wine, Fireball, whiskey. Did I say slushy? Coffee, energy drinks, food, lots of food, chicken, french fries, beef, nachos, cheese.
By filling the air with noise, by making it impossible to have a coherent conversation, she's trying to prevent the officers from moving forward with the arrest. It's chaos as a strategy. And embedded in all of that chaos are serious accusations. You think I'm going to let some drunk Mexican climb through a window and I was just in the shower?
Lord, you think I'm gonna let a raper maintenance man climb through my window? No matter what color shirt he got on? Climb through the window? And I'm naked in a shower? Diarrhea?
What's your name?
She's alleging that maintenance staff broke into her room inappropriately. That's a serious claim.
Ambulance! Firefighter! I need an ambulance! Climb through the window, you Venezuelan Mexican asshole! You gon' get deported! Climb through the window, drunk your family, I got kids! Climb through the window! Climb through the window! Climb through the window! Is you drunk? Is you slow?
Alright, watch your head.
Where's my receipt?
Watch your head.
What's my name?
When someone is actively resisting arrest, officers are allowed to use the minimum amount of force necessary to overcome that resistance.
Just bought it. My bag, just bought it. Police report receipt. What you tweaking, folks? You tweaking.
Come on.
Jesus! Allah! Lucifer! I'm setting boundaries. They don't hit me, though.
And at this point, she's still resisting. Being partially in the vehicle isn't compliance when you're still fighting against the officers trying to secure you. Let's zoom out for a minute. This woman is clearly in crisis. Whether it's mental illness, substance abuse, both, or something else entirely,
Watch your head. Watch your head.
I need an ambulance! I need an ambulance! Firefighter! I need an ambulance! Climb through the window, you Venezuelan Mexican asshole! You gon' get deported! Climb through the window, drunk your family, I got kids! Climb through the window! Climb through the window!
but in this moment, with this woman who has been given multiple chances to leave, who is actively trespassing, who is resisting arrest, what are the officers supposed to do?
I'm in the car!
Sit in the car, you're gonna get tased.
I'm in out!
Get in.
He tagged
Get in
me!
the van.
I can't get up! Stop! I can't get up! I just got hit by a truck! My hands is behind my back!
Sit in there.
The admission of crack cocaine use is significant. Crack is a stimulant that can cause paranoia, aggression, erratic behavior, and impaired judgment. When someone is under the influence of crack, their perception of reality is distorted.
In there.
Is you slow? You tagged me twice!
Damn it. We gotta do all this f***ing shit.
It don't matter!
What feels like a violation to them might be a routine eviction. What feels like persecution might be standard law enforcement. This doesn't excuse the behavior, but it does explain it. And it makes the officer's job exponentially harder. They're not just dealing with someone who's refusing to comply, they're dealing with someone whose brain chemistry is actively working against rational decision-making. The combination of alcohol, crack, marijuana, and anxiety medication that she admits to taking is a dangerous cocktail. Any one of those substances can impair judgment. Together, they create a situation where the person is barely capable of making coherent decisions. The racial component. We can't ignore the fact that she makes racialized comments during this encounter, referring to someone as a drunk Mexican and threatening that they'll get deported. This is completely unacceptable. Whether she's in crisis or not, whether she's under the influence or not, racism is racism. What's notable is that the officers don't escalate in response to these comments. They stay focused on the task at hand, getting her into the vehicle and to jail safely. That's professionalism. They could have responded emotionally to those comments, but they didn't. They maintained their composure. The question of alternatives. So let's address the elephant in the room. Could this have been handled differently? In an ideal world, yes. In an ideal world, this woman would have left when the property asked her to, and police would never have been called. In an ideal world, she would have cooperated with officers and walked away without an arrest. In an ideal world, there would have been a mental health professional on scene who could have de-escalated the situation. But we don't live in an ideal world. We live in a world where people in crisis don't always make rational decisions. We live in a world where officers have to balance compassion with public safety and legal obligations. We live in a world where sometimes, despite everyone's best efforts, situations escalate to force. The officers gave her multiple chances. They tried verbal persuasion. They were patient for far longer than they were legally required to be. When she continued to resist, they used the minimum force necessary to complete the arrest. Could they have tasered her, as the title suggests? Yes. Did they? No. They used hands-on techniques and pain compliance instead, which is a lower level of force. Look, there are no winners in this situation. The woman ends up arrested, charged with criminal trespassing and disorderly conduct, and now has to deal with the legal consequences of her actions on top of whatever crisis led her to this point. The officers have to spend hours processing an arrest that could have taken 5 minutes if there had been cooperation. The property has damage and disruption. Everyone loses. But the question posed at the beginning was, why do some people push things so far that officers have no choice but to tase them? And I think this video, as chaotic and difficult as it is to watch, gives us some answers. Substance abuse, mental health issues, a fundamental misunderstanding of how the law works, a desperate attempt to maintain control in an uncontrollable situation, all of these factors combine to create these tragic encounters. The solution isn't to blame the officers for doing their jobs. The solution isn't to blame the woman for being in crisis. The solution is systemic. Better mental health resources, better addiction treatment, better crisis intervention, better social safety nets so people don't end up in these situations in the first place. Until we have those systemic solutions, we're going to keep seeing encounters like this. And that should bother all of us. What do you think? How should this have been handled? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more analysis of police encounters. Stay safe out there, everyone.